Hey, I am Manasa from ReverseDreamGavelClub. Today, I'll be talking about our project number 2 on effective communication. And it is all about organize your speech. So how do you organize? And we'll learn about that today. Before that, always we will have the questions in our mind. How do we get speech topics? Because if we need to organize our speech, at least we should have the topic of the speech. I am always blank to find out a topic. Hey guys, listen to me. There are thousands topics available surrounding you. You just need to pick the best suitable for you. If you want me to give some examples, here are some examples I'm sharing. You can talk about your everyday experience. You can talk about your expertise in certain topics. Someone might be expert in math, someone in physics, someone in chemistry, geology, or geography, or computer, or someone might be working in economics, pol science, or world or aviation sector, or railways, tours, travels, tourism. It can be anything, banking, finance, anything it can be. Even articles you have read from the newspaper or magazines, you can talk about that. Or places you have visited, or the food or restaurant you have visited, or you have eaten some foods or restaurant, you liked it, you disliked you recommend some restaurants to all others audience, it can be. Or you're liking, disliking the book you have read, anything it can be. So let's see. So you got so many ideas, like from where you can pick up any topic. What do you think is the best suitable for your audience at that moment for that age? Just pick it up. But whatever topic you pick, just to remember that we should organize the speech in certain way so that it add the value to the audience. Yes, your speech should always add the value to the audience. How? Let me hear. Why should we organize? Anyone has any idea? Yes. Good. Yeah, of course, right. Yeah, you might have all of different ideas. Why should we organize? Let's say here I have given some more 4 points. One is easy to understand. We need to organize our speech in such a way so that anyone can understand it, and it is easy to remember. It is enjoyable, and it is trustworthy. It should create the credibility. Until unless audience is not believing the speaker, the speech is useless. So that's why it should build the credibility. It should be enjoyable. Until unless audience enjoys it, they will not give their complete attention. And it should be very easy to understand and very easy to remember. Yes. So now the point is here. How should we organize and what should be our outline of the speech so that people can easily understand it or remember it? I am giving some example here, like a special example. I have some example. It will follow some direction. I'm giving one example here, like if you are going to build one flower garden or any type of garden, like you always have some step means here some planning, like in front side row what type of flower I should have, then second row, third row, fourth row, fifth row, and backside what type of flowers or trees we should have. These are all means organizing in step by step. This is called spatial. So depending upon your speech, like what type of speech you are delivering, and depending upon that, we need to have the outline of that speech. All will not be like a special type. All will not be like comparative type or causal type or problem solving or chronological type. I'm giving an example for a comparative type. Like say if you need to compare something with one or another and you need to show to the audience that this is the first one is the better than second one or second one is the better than first one and what are the reasons. So on that scenario, you need to compare and contrast and finally give the bullet points what are goods for the first one, second one, and give the answer. So this is also one sequence we can use. Causal, like it's a cause and effect. You might be delivering different type of speech where you need to have some effect and those effects what caused them, like environmental problem. We might need to give some speech like that on that topic. So on that scenario, we always suggest first you speak about the effect, what has been done or what problem has been created, and then what was the cause of that effect. So in that sequence also you can create it so that it will be more interesting. I can give one example for problem solving type of things also. Like if we have different types of problems in our life, even we have in almost each and everyone's life, as whether we go to office, school, or anywhere else. So we need to first describe the problem, then give the solution, then ask the audience to implement it. The another way we can do that is the chronological order. It means like if you are delivering a speech where you have stories from the history and years after years or months after months you are delivering or step by step, on that scenario you can first put the oldest one, then the latest one step by step, like we do read in the history book. Same way that chronological order we can describe. So these are the different outlines I have specified. I have given here 5. It might be a little bit more than that depending upon what type of speech you are delivering. You can choose one, and what is the best suitable for you, you can find out. So let's go ahead here, the final one, the main one. I will say that how do we organize our speech? Main thing is organizing the speech so that anyone can understand easily and can be remembered easily. So here are 3 main parts of each and every speech: opening, body, and conclusion. Again, I do say opening, body, and conclusion. What should we have in the opening? So first 30 seconds to 1 minute or 2 minutes of your speech is very, very important for the audience, whether they will be listening to your speech remaining or not. So that's why you need to grab the attention of the audience within the first 30 seconds to within 1 minute. So how do we grab the attention of the audience? I have given some example, like we can start our speech with question, should be the relevant question or should have the relevant quotation about our speech, or we can start with some objects or pictures, diagrams, it can be, which can grab the attention of the audience. That is the main focus point of the opening of the speech. Or some incident on the spot happened, you can bring out that incident immediately, because all the audience will be checking that incident because they are there on that moment. So on the spot, whatever you get, you can bring out that and you can start your speech on the spot. Now, once you are ready with your opening, then the body part. What should we have the body part? Because this is the main part from most of your speech. I would say 90% of your speech is the body part. Body part is primarily, it can have the statistics, anecdote, facts, testimony or stories, examples, or different charts, diagram. Yes. Why do you have all these or any of these? because body part is the part where you are giving some example or proving that whatever you are saying, what is your message, that is right and proven. It can be your own experience also, or it can be some statistics gathered from different company, or it might be some research paper, anything which can prove that whatever you are saying, that has been proven and it is right. That means it's build the credibility of the speech, and it is the 90% of the speech where you need to convey the clear message with different examples and data. Until unless people believe you, people trust you, they will not follow you. So to own the trust of all the audience, we need to convey such a clear message with example so that anyone can be clear. And finally, we come to the conclusion part. Conclusion means just finishing point. Here, we need to conclude with summarizing the speech. Here, we are not adding any new points. Whatever we have said in the body part, we will just summarize it. Why? Because we need to create a long lasting impression to the audience so that they can remember it easily, the message part, and they can follow it. And if we have some action points, they can go ahead and do that action or take the necessary steps to follow. So that is the conclusion part. That means summarizing properly or clearly so that they can remember at the last moment what are the bullet points. So in this way, primarily we can organize our speech. And if we organize our speech like this way, it will be easy to remember, it will be easy to understand, and it can build the trust. And of course, it should be enjoyable. The final thing is, okay, we can say my speech is organized properly. I got all the points, means how to find out all different stories and how to find out different topics, on which topic I will be delivering the speech, how to organize, I understood. But why and when we will use this method? So I do suggest it's not only while you are delivering a prepared speech in any club or any social event, but also you will be using this methodology in each and every moment of your life, including the speech you are delivering at home. That means while you will have the conversation, a long conversation with your friends, with your teachers, parents, with anyone, with your siblings, or in your office, school, any places, in each and every place, the format of your speech will be opening, body, conclusion. Irrespective of the time of the speech, it can be a 1-minute speech, or it can be a 30-minute speech or 2-hour speech, anything. So this is the standard method we should follow to organize a speech so that we can minimize the communication gap and people can understand it clearly without any assumption. And with this, if you still have some questions or confusions, please write it down here in the below message section, and I will try to give all the answer. Either I might create a one new video for that, or I will write that answer straight there. So for now, thank you and bye. Thank you once again for listening this speech and taking the necessary action to improve your communication skill. It's time to improve the communication skill. Let's go ahead and do it.